All right, so now let's take a look at some stock market basics. And the very first question we have to ask ourselves is, of course, what is a stock? And in very simple terms, a stock, or in other words, a share, these two words are usually used interchangeably. So you can, a stock and a share is basically the same thing. But a stock is basically a share of ownership. So when you buy a stock, you are basically buying a small piece of a company or business. And this will mean that you are the owner of a small piece of that company. So to demonstrate this, I want you all to take a look at this image right here. This is an example when we have a small business and the amount of stocks in this business is represented by this circle right here. In this example, you can see that we only have we have 12 stocks. This is not really realistic because in public companies, you would usually have, millions or even billions of stocks. But let's say that you buy one stock in this company. So let's say that you buy this piece right here. After buying this piece, since we only have a total of 12 stocks, this means that you will own 1/12 of the company. So if the company makes a profit, you will basically own 1/12 of the profit. Sometimes this profit will actually be distributed to you right away. This is what we call dividend. Sometimes the company will reinvest the money and so on and so on. And we will talk more about that later on in this course. But for now, all you need to know is that a stock is basically a piece of ownership in a company. So another thing we need to know about stocks is that stocks are traded on stock markets. So stocks are basically, bought and sold all the time. Every single second, millions of stocks are bought and sold all over the world. And where are they bought and sold? Well, the transactions happens on what we call stock exchanges. And some examples are the NYSE, which stands for New York Stock Exchange, and NASDAQ is another common stock exchange. So you can basically think about these as marketplaces for stocks. And since you are watching this video, you're probably curious, how do we make money trading stocks? Well, we have multiple different methods here. The most, easy one to understand is that you can make a profit by stock price increases. So you can profit when the stock price goes up. So if you buy a stock at 100, you sell it at 200, you make $100 in profit. And this right here is what is called going long. But when you trade stocks, you can also make money from the stock price going down. So you can make money from stock price decreases. And this right here is what is called going short. And this is one thing that is, sort of beautiful about trading. You can make money when the price goes up, but you can also make money when the price goes down. And last but not least, let's say that a stock goes sideways. You can actually still make money. How can you make money? Well, you can make money from dividends. This is basically when the business, like for example, this business right here, makes money, and some companies will distribute their profits to the shareholders. So even if a stock goes sideways, you can make money from dividends. All right, so this video was actually just a short clip from our full stock market course for beginners. So if you have the time, I highly recommend to click or tap on the screen right here to watch the full course.